Hey, it's Pratty Matty and I've been playing the next adventure in Sea of Thieves, the Forsaken Hunter. In the last adventure we saved Merrick and the good folk of Golden Sands, helping them to rebuild the outpost or destroy it. Fortunately for Merrick, the Servant of the Flame was defeated and Golden Sands was able to be returned to its former glory. This time in Adventure 5, the Forsaken Hunter, we find Merrick has mysteriously disappeared. Completing this adventure has a small set of tasks to complete and asks you to recover pages of a tattered journal and discover forgotten journals alongside. You also need to confront a masked assailant and of course don't forget those sweet rewards. You can earn yourself a Mask of Deceit memento and Investigator of Dark Intrigue title. When you're ready to start, head outside the tavern and Larinia will let you know that Merrick has gone missing.
Thanks for coming to me. I'm asking everyone I meet if they've seen Merrick around lately. Merrick's done so much to help us all. If he's missing, we should do everything we can to bring him home. Good hunting, pirate!
And give you a note telling you to go to Stephen's Spoils, which is Merrick's old hunting ground. When you load in, you may notice that a few of the outposts have had some changes recently. It seems as though some pirates are a fan of extreme diving at Sanctuary Outpost in the Shores of Plenty. Anyway, get on board and head to Stephen's Spoils, which is around L15. When you get there, you'll find a letter to Merrick, which gives instructions to find land between Shipwreck Bay and Hidden Spring Keep. You can find this at K9. This is an Uncharted island, so keep an eye out for Belle and her boy when you arrive. To begin this part of the adventure, she'll put out her lantern and show you what happened to Merrick. It seems that he's been attacked by a masked figure. She'll also give you her journal with some mysterious notes inside. There's a picture of an island telling you to follow the underground river and find shelter. Belle will also give you her psychedelic disco lantern to play with too. The island mentioned in the journal is Wanderer's Refuge at F12. When you get there, pull the lantern out on the beach and you'll find a mysterious masked figure getting out of the rowboat and making their way onto the island. This is also where you find one of the first forgotten journals. When you've had a good read of the mysterious figure's diary, which I was always told by my sisters was a very rude thing to do, make your way across the island following the mysterious psychedelic footsteps. The river mentioned in the journal takes you to a spooky cave and inside you'll find a spookier cave leading to a warm and inviting spooky den. Investigate around here to find a few clues as to who the mysterious figure is. There's even an evil pirate code hailing Flameheart. When you've finished looking around the den, wondering if they specialise in children's birthday parties, you'll find a skull that you need to turn in order to open a secret passageway behind you. Then, ignoring the advice of every horror movie you've ever seen, step inside the mysterious opening door. You'll find a journal on a chair as you walk through, but this doesn't add anything onto the adventure. Keep following the mysterious footprints until you find the masked figure, crouched low over a glowing treasure chest.
The fisherman is dead, but I'm not safe here. Time to keep your end of our bargain.
Patience, sister. Our phantoms are waiting for you.
When the conversation is over, you can spot a couple of marks on the walls and then follow the psychedelic footsteps to another part of the island. Keep following the footsteps up the hill, but don't forget to turn right halfway up and find the second forgotten journal. At the top of the hill, and the highest point, you'll find the masked figure digging in the sand. Follow what they do and dig up 2 more clues as where to go next. First is the Fort Conduit, which asks you to go to the southwest of the Treasury of the Sunken Shores, which is Sailor's Bounty at C4. Second is the Fallen Lord, which asks you to go to the southwest of the Coral Fortress, which is Salty Sands at G3. Have some more fun with the psychedelic disco lantern on the way before landing at Salty Sands. When you get here, you'll find another mysterious figure jumping out of the rowboat. Follow the footsteps again until you find their forgotten journal. Then a group of phantoms talking about finding the Gold Hoarder's skull.
Took us a while, but we fished it up in the end.
All that remains of the mighty gold hoarder.
They don't especially like you eavesdropping and will attack you, and when they're defeated, if this is the first island you've arrived at, they don't seem to drop anything of any importance, but they will update your journal. Next, you can go to the Fort Conduit location and find the masked figure hopping out the rowboat again, wandering up the beach. Follow them again to find the next forgotten journal. Follow in the footsteps some more until you find a large hole in the ground leading to a cave where there are some more phantoms discussing their orders.
Boss said to give this to you. You got our orders.
Once again, they'll start a fight. If this is the second island that you visited, they'll drop some orders. but don't get caught out like I did and let them get bugged into the rock. After you've done both of these islands, your journal will be updated and an extra page will be added telling you to bring the witch and showing you a very familiar island if you're a seasoned Sea of Thieves player. This is Cove, located at G10. On your way, you can have some more psychedelic fun. When you arrive on the beach, you'll find the mysterious figure hopping out of the rowboat again and making their way to the campfire to write once more in their forgotten journal. Turn around and you'll find a group of figures creating some sort of mysterious staff. Again, they'll attack you and drop a set of orders when they're defeated, which will direct you to the new Golden Sands outpost located here at D10. The pages you just picked up mention something about a weaponsmith. Outside the building on Golden Sands, you'll find a scrunched-up note which will add to the final page, and a sea dog's crest. Make your way back to Belle, who's still hanging around on the island at K9.
Ah, a clue at last. A note sent to taunt the weaponsmith, but on the back, a sea dog crest.
When you give her the pages of the journal, she'll tell you to go to Sea Dog's Tavern at K12. When you get there, at the end of one of the piers, you'll find the masked stranger, and when you talk to them, they don't have some very nice things to say about pirates.
Always turning up where they're not wanted. I was sure I couldn't be followed,
she says, while forgetting that we have a psychedelic disco lantern to keep track of things that she does. The mysterious figure will then reveal themselves, and it turns out to be none other than Amaranta. Amaranta is a disillusioned ex-sea dog who believes herself to be one of the most capable pirates ever and is longing to show off her skills. This often draws her toward people of power so that she can prove herself equal. It looks as though Amaranta has been seduced by the servant. Suddenly Belle turns up and does a superhero landing from her buoy. The ladies will then exchange some words until a portal opens behind Amaranta, revealing Merrick, and she hops into the world of the Forsaken before closing the portal behind her.
Time to say goodbye to this dreary old place. Now that I've completed this stuff, we can move between the worlds as we please.
After all the excitement, Belle will leave with some choice words to let you know that things really aren't over, and leave you standing on the pier looking into the distance, longing for a little bit more. This adventure was a lot of sailing backwards and forwards across the Sea of Thieves, and although it wasn't as exciting or explosive as some of the other episodes in the series, it certainly continues the story well, and the ending leaves you wanting more. I'm looking forward to the next adventure, which is called The Hunter's Cry, although there's no information about it currently. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this adventure, or what you think might happen next. There's still the mystery of Demarco to solve, as his body lies dead on Sea Dog's Rest, and Amaranta wasn't involved. Take a little look at my lantern video to find it if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, or you could even subscribe. I've been Pratty Matty, thanks for stopping by.